3, 2, Tiff, you.
Alright, I'm gonna start off with a joke. What do you call Batman who skips out on church? Christian Bale.
Oh.
Alright, so not a lot of you laughed. I understand it's a cheesy joke. I'm into cheesy jokes. But what I'm not into is jokes that have to do with illnesses that people have out of their control. And I heard a joke the other day, and it got me going, and I was thinking about it. So I'm sitting in class, and someone's coughing, and someone in front of me looks back and says, "Dude, you got cancer?" Not realizing that this kid's father was diagnosed with foot cancer, I think. So I want to talk to you today about the impact that your jokes have on people. And there are a lot of forms. Jokes can be funny. If you know the person, some people with cancer do like to mess around, keep it lighthearted. That's how they get through it. But when you walk up to someone and you say something like that, not knowing what kind of background they have or what kind of person may have been impacted by such illness, that can have a lot of effect on a person and the way that they look at you or the way that they see humor. So, of course, in American society, we've gotten pretty crude with our jokes. I've heard plenty of Helen Keller jokes. I've heard plenty of Jew jokes. I've heard plenty of baby jokes. Honestly, I don't understand where we come from with
Baby joke.
jokes.
I'm missing. Am I missing?
Dead baby joke.
There's dead
Oh,
baby
yeah.
jokes.
Those have been around since I was in school. Gotcha. Yeah,
I
bad,
don't
bad.
understand.
How do you?
So
Yeah,
not
terrible.
funny to me.
Gotcha.
I've heard so many things, and I just wanted to talk to you guys today about what you're saying. I mean, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, but I'm guilty of saying a few Jew jokes every once in a while. Maybe like 3
What's
years
one
ago.
you've said?
I don't even know. Maybe it's something I've heard repeated, and now I'm like, I don't care anymore. And the Christian Bale one was funny to me because that's not something that somebody dies from. So, worldwide, 7.6 million people die of cancer. And out of a population of like 300 billion people, yeah, Ben.
Is that per year?
Per year. So, or last year. That means that's about 0.01% of people. I want to relate this back to our grade. So if I have 130 people in my grade and 0.01% of those people die of cancer, that's one person. And that may not seem like a lot, but let's think about this. So if you think about your best friend, that person can die of cancer. They have a chance of contracting, especially with all of the things nowadays with smoking and drinking and any other thing that has toxins that your body can get. And I just don't think it's funny to make jokes about this, because if you honestly are impacted, how many people in here know someone who has been diagnosed with cancer? See, I've had a grandma, and though my grandma didn't die from cancer, she died of old age eventually. I have great aunts. It runs in my family. Like, these people are diagnosed with breast cancer, and some defeat it and some don't. And I think that making jokes about this without realizing who may be impacted by this, because it's not something you can readily see. So I don't think that it's a great idea to make jokes about something that you really don't have any control over yourself. And so I don't think that if you are going to be supportive and tell funny jokes, that you probably should just not have humor at all. So that is my speech.
Okie dokie.